Morning, Paul.
Morning, Kelly. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
What are we doing today then?
Well, we often get asked how to burn incense, so we thought we'd show you.
Why do people need to burn incense?
Incense is burned in many religious traditions. In paganism, incense is burned for cleansing, as part of a ritual, or even simply to create a relaxing environment for meditation.
Well, what do I need to burn this incense then?
Well, because you'll be burning charcoal during the proceedings, we should just remind you never leave the incense burning while unattended, especially if you have children or animals. You will need some form of heat-proof dish or bowl, a small quantity of sand and table salt, an easy light charcoal disc, and some of your favourite incense blend.
You talk about a heat-proof dish. Does it have to be a special type of dish?
No, anything will do, anything that will hold your charcoal disc.
What, could that be a saucer or?
Yeah, that would be fine, yes.
Okay. You talked about sand. What's the sand for?
Well, because charcoal burns very hot, we add a layer of sand to our dish, and this acts as a sort of heat barrier to reduce the chance of cracking or discoloration.
What's the salt for then? It's a strange thing to have.
We've found over the years that if incense is burned at too high a temperature, it can give off an acrid smoke, which puts some people off burning it. We found that if you put a layer of salt on the charcoal once it's alight, this reduces the heat applied to the incense, and the results are a far superior aroma.
Right, you listed an easy light charcoal disc. What's that?
The charcoal discs we sell are pre-dipped by the manufacturer in a substance to help them light easily. It means you just need to light one small area, and this will spread quite quickly to the rest of the disc. It usually takes about 5 minutes to get to the stage where you can use it. While we're talking about the disc, notice it has a large dimple in it, and that's where we add the salt. You'll see shortly.
Right then, show me what I have to do.
Okay. Start by adding a layer of sand to the burner dish. You don't need to go mad. Perhaps 8 to 10 millimetres would be ample. Then we light the charcoal disc. Light the edge of the disc with a gas lighter or match. You'll see that it sparkles where the chemical starts to help the process along. You can now place the disc on the sand. If you look very carefully, you will see a wave of little sparkles starting to spread slowly over the surface. After about 5 minutes or so, a layer of white ash will develop around the whole edge of the disc, and once that happens, we can proceed. Now we can add the salt. With a teaspoon, fill the depression in the disc with the salt and make a small dimple in the top. Finally, we can start adding our incense, which will melt and start to give off its aromatic smoke. Notice as we keep adding incense grains and they melt, a hole forms in the salt. This salt cap stops the charcoal underneath burning so hot, and we have found this gives the best results for our purpose. That's really all there is to it, and you are ready to start your meditation, ritual, or whatever.
So how long will the disc burn for?
The disc will burn for around an hour, but you will need to keep adding incense occasionally as it gets used up. When you're finished, make sure the disc has burned out completely and is cold before getting rid of it.
Well, that all seems very straightforward. I'll definitely be giving this method a try. In fact, I think I'll go away and try it now.
Okay. All of the items we've used in this video are sold in our web shop at www.pagandreams.co.uk. Have a nice day, be safe and be happy.
Thank you, Kelly.